Pablo Escobar, the kingpin's final rooftop. Pablo Escobar, the most infamous drug lord in history, met his violent end in 1993. After years of terrorizing Colombia with bombings, assassinations, and unimaginable wealth, Escobar was cornered by a joint task force. While attempting to escape across Medellin rooftops, he was shot and killed in a dramatic firefight. His death symbolized both the fall of his empire and the unrelenting cycle of cartel violence that followed, as other groups rushed to seize the vacuum he left behind. Joaquin El Chapo Guzmán, the Cage of Iron. El Chapo Guzmán, the ruthless head of the Sinaloa cartel, became legendary for his escapes from maximum security prisons. Yet his luck ended in 2016, when Mexican forces recaptured him after a dramatic raid. Extradited to the US, he was convicted on dozens of charges, from drug trafficking to murder. Unlike many cartel bosses who fall in a hail of bullets, El Chapo's downfall came in the form of a life sentence without parole, forever trapped in a concrete cell, his empire shattered outside. Amado Carrillo Fuentes, the Lord of the Sky's fatal surgery. Amado Carrillo Fuentes, leader of the Juarez cartel, earned his title the Lord of the Skies for using fleets of planes to transport cocaine into the US. By the late 1990s, hunted by authorities and facing enormous pressure, he attempted to alter his appearance through plastic surgery. The operation proved fatal, and he died on the table in 1997. His bizarre and tragic end showed how even the most powerful cartel bosses, with billions at their disposal, couldn't escape paranoia or mortality. Osiel Cárdenas Guillén, the Gulf Cartel's crumbling power. Osiel Cárdenas Guillén rose to lead the Gulf Cartel, notorious for deploying former Special Forces soldiers as the deadly Los Zetas. His reign was marked by brutal violence, kidnappings, and confrontations with US authorities. In 2003, he was captured after a tense shootout with the Mexican military. Extradited to the US, Cárdenas was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Though not killed on the street, his capture stripped him of power, and the Gulf Cartel fractured into bloody rivalries that continue today. Arturo Beltrán Leyva, the cartel's bloody showdown. Arturo Beltrán Leyva, head of the Beltrán Leyva cartel, was infamous for savage executions and his betrayal of former allies. In December 2009, Mexican Marines stormed his luxury apartment complex in Cuernavaca. A fierce firefight erupted, ending with his death after sustaining multiple gunshots. Authorities displayed his body publicly, sparking outrage but sending a powerful message. No drug lord was untouchable. His death ignited chaos among splinter groups, fueling one of Mexico's bloodiest waves of cartel violence. Ignacio Nacho Coronel, the silent death of a Sinaloa general. Ignacio Nacho Coronel, one of El Chapo's top lieutenants in the Sinaloa cartel, quietly managed massive methamphetamine operations. Known for his low profile, his downfall came in 2010 when Mexican troops raided his Guadalajara mansion. After a gunfight, Coronel was killed on the spot. Unlike the flamboyant Escobar or the elusive El Chapo, Coronel's death revealed another truth of cartel life. Even the most discreet kingpins operating from the shadows eventually meet a violent and abrupt end. Enrique Kiki Plancarte, a top leader of Mexico's Knight Templar cartel, built his fortune on extortion, meth trafficking, and terror. Hunted relentlessly by federal forces, his rule ended in 2014 during a military raid in Michoacán. Shot dead while resisting capture, his fall dealt a crushing blow to the cartel. His death showed that even heavily armed warlords who thrived on fear could not outrun the government's growing determination to dismantle organized crime.